Hello, my name is Chrissy Hodges, and I'm just going to tell you for the record that I probably should not call this Mental Health Mondays because it's Thursday and here I am. I should probably just call this Mental Health Tip of the Week because I get super anxious when I can't do this on Mondays and then I feel so bad and I start putting it off. I don't want to practice avoidance, so I think I'm going to take it off the Monday and just do it when it fits my schedule. But anyway, the reason why I'm doing these videos are I am the host of a radio podcast that comes on every week called The Stigma Mental Illness Radio. It was called that, and then in the search for a new home, I took about a month and a half off, and I just missed the connection that I had with people about mental health and advocacy and anti-stigma and stigma busting and everything else. So I did these little videos and they've just been so much fun, and I've gotten so much feedback about them, and it helps me, and I know it's helped some of you out there to just not feel like that you're alone in what you're going through and that we have that connection. So I like to do them, and I hope that you like it too, and thanks for tuning in. Just to let you know, I will have a show coming on this Saturday at 4 o'clock at Blog Talk Radio at Mental Illness Matters. Miss Margaret Sisson is going to be my co-host. We're going to toss around some good topics, and I'm also going to have a guest from the Colorado Mental Wellness Network. They're going to come on and tell us what they do as an organization to help support advocacy and peer support. The reason or the tip that I have today is to talk about how this video last week helped me so much, and I put this video out and I did not want to. I was feeling horrible and I was having a really bad week. And for someone who, you know, in my case, when you feel like you're sinking, you feel like you may be slipping into relapse, it's terrifying. And I was feeling like that last week, and I put the video out anyway, and a little bit mortified that I actually did it. But the thing that happened was so incredible is the feedback that I got from it, from people some people that don't even really know anything about OCD or about my particular case of OCD, just the empathy and compassion that came out, and how can I support you? How can I help you? Please let me know if there's anything I can do. And it was so overwhelming and just drove this point home for me that human beings, we don't have to know exactly what everyone's going through to practice empathy and compassion. There are two huge, powerful tools that we have in our ability to relate to other people, to help them feel like they are not alone, but also to help us feel like we're not alone. Life is not easy, and you know, you don't skate through life and it's roses and, you know, peaches and cream, and if you do, you know, either you're really out of touch with reality or you're really blessed. And I think it's you're out of touch with reality because it's painful. And when we go through things that are trauma-based, or we go through things that are super painful, it's easy to think we're the only person going through this. And there's nobody out there that will understand. And that is a very, very, very hard place to be. My friend George Brock is a huge advocate for peer specialists, which is what I do here in Denver at Behavioral Healthcare Inc. And what that means is that we are people that use our lived experiences to meet people who have mental health challenges, where they're at, and help them in their recovery. George is awesome in being able to maintain that addiction and mental illness should not be separate, that I don't have to have addiction to be able to meet someone in the middle with an addiction problem. I should be able to step into those do my best to step into their shoes, use what they give me, and say, okay, I'm going to be here and support you. And I love that. And I'm going to take it a step further. We don't have to go through what everybody else has been through to be able to step in their shoes and to say, I don't know what you're going through right now, but tell it to me. Describe it to me. Let me feel what it is to be you right now so I can help you move beyond this. Because I'm telling you, sometimes just letting it go and saying, this is how I'm feeling right now. I'm stuck. I need help. That just means I don't want to do this by myself. I don't want to be alone. Please tell me I can do it. And so I just wanted to leave you with that today. Thank you so much for those of you that did reach out. Oh my gosh. It was awesome, and I am feeling so much better, and to me it's just a testament again of what it means to have a mental illness, that you can definitely spiral down in, you know, X amount of days and have a few really, really bad days, but then you take what you take what you have, you take what you've learned, and you apply it, and you pull yourself back out. It is an ebb and flow, and it can be a cycle, and it can be really tough sometimes. But the second thing I wanted to say is that we have all gone through things. It's just not mental illness, it's just not mental health. What have you gone through that you could lend your experience to other people? Even if it's embarrassing, even if you're shamed or whatever, there's ways to be anonymous peer supports out there on the internet and everything else. Chances are what you've been through, someone's going through right now and could use your expertise, could use your lived experience. I mean, I've never had cancer. I have no idea what it's like to have it. I can't imagine the kind of fear that comes along with that. But that doesn't mean that as an empathetic human being, I could not listen to someone and put myself in their shoes and say, I need you to explain it to me, and I'm going to do everything I can to get you past this point. We're all capable of that, and I think we all want it when we're in a position of need and we're in a position to think, I don't want to do this alone. So I think this week I just want to encourage you. What you've been through is absolutely significant in your life. You may not think it is, but it is. Things that you've lived through that were painful, you could lend a hand, and you could end up changing someone's life by helping them push forward. What can you become an advocate in? Go after it. Do it. Because all of us need each other, and we all need empathy and compassion. On that note, if you ever, thank you to y'all who reached out to me. Oh my gosh, it was so helpful. And if I can ever return the favor, oh my gosh, don't hesitate to ask. If you're friends with me on Facebook, or if you're not friends with me, please friend me at Chrissy Hodges. And you can like my Facebook page at the Stigma Mental Illness Radio, and tune in this weekend to blogtalkradio.com. Mental Illness Matters. 4 p.m. we'll be live. And if you ever need to contact me personally, ocd.chrissie@gmail.com. Thanks again, and I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope to see you on air with Ms. Margaret Sisson and a representative from the Colorado Mental Wellness Network. We're going to find out all the wonderful things that they do for Colorado, and I encourage you to listen, and I also encourage you to do whatever you need to do to become an advocate for the cause that you've lived through and what is meaningful to you in the most way that you can make somebody be a better person and move toward their recovery. Have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next week. I would like to say it's going to be Monday, but I don't know, so I'm not gonna say that. But thank you again for tuning in. I hope you can tune in on Saturday to listen to the radio show. Bye now.